Hi, let's see. Yep, this is working. Every time I stream, I want to make sure that my voice is recorded because I could very easily just start the stream and have no voice and just speak into the ether for 1 hour and nobody hears me. Uh, Now I'm having lunch. This is lunch. Mm, this is lunch. Carrots and sandwich. I think in my last update I've mentioned that I want to have food from home instead of eating the food here because I don't know. It seems dietarily speaking, it's not great, and what I get from home, I like. So I might as well just eat it and watch the calories at the same time. I think after I don't remember the timeline. I'm very bad with timelines because I update people on multiple platforms, and sometimes I say something somewhere and I forget to say it somewhere else. This morning I use the treadmill, and they have a family room. I use a treadmill in there um, for maybe 20 minutes. Fortunately, my Mi Band doesn't record the steps that I do on the treadmill. I don't know why. It's a Mi Band 5 and it records all the steps I do elsewhere. If I dance, it records my dance steps, but if I'm on a treadmill, there's nothing. I don't know if it's because my wrist is not moving enough. I have no idea. I wanted to take a shot of the screen to process afterwards to see how much I've done, but unfortunately, I pushed the pause button, and the pause button is not a pause button; it's actually a reset button. I think I think that's pretty stupid. If it pauses, if you want to do more in one session and club them together, maybe there's a way to do it, but it's not evident on the machine. It says pause break under it, and I thought the break you have to hold it, but no, if you press pause, you're done, and then you should restart afterwards. Everything's gone. I don't find it very convivial, but that's the way they did it. So yesterday, I had my first chemo, and I was on, I don't remember the name, Crepustin. I like to call it Crepustin, but that's not it. Some other medicine. Uh, Today I'm on Tiotepa, and Tiotepa is a poison basically. They're trying to kill my immune system, and what happens is that the body excretes it through the sweat, and while you're on it, what you want to do is take frequent showers to prevent skin problems. So now they started at noon, and I 6. I'm gonna have my first shower of the day. And oh yeah, talk to the nurses about the showers. And I've mentioned before, AquaGuard is absolutely terrible. That's what they use at Johns Hopkins and the chemo ward. I've tried to use it at home also, and the middle part is too stiff. So you put it on, and then 5 minutes later, it wants to come off in the shower. It's not good. They don't use AquaGuard here. They use another system, Seal and Press or something. I don't remember how it's called. I'm going to try their system here, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to go back to the system I've developed at home, which does work. It does work pretty nicely, and it's fast. And but I want to try their system first to see if they've, because I think my system is good, but there can always be improvements. If it's flexible enough and there's a middle window without adhesive, I'd rather use their system. My problem with my system, the problem is that it's adhesive wall to wall, so I have to protect the dressing. When I put it on, I have to put either a sheet of paper over the dressing that I tape at the top or masking tape over the whole dressing, and it takes a little bit more time. And it works, but I'm sure there can be improvements on that. So I'm going to try the hospital system when I take my shower to avoid wetting the dressing. And they've also done a dressing change this morning uh, because when you're on Tiotipa, you have to have a different kind of dressing than the regular dressing and a different kind of bacterial disinfectant than the regular disinfectant. I think the regular disinfectant is too harsh on the skin and it can cause problems. And there's a whole procedure showering. I think for the Tiotipa showers, I'm going to have to check again with the nurses. I want to make sure I'm doing it right. I'm just going to take showers like I do at home. After that is done, I'm no longer going to Tiotipa, and 48 hours after, I'm going to continue doing the showers, uh, the same kind of showering that I was doing when I was on Tiotipa, but the nurses are going to, after that, when I'm no longer subject to the Tiotipa effects, they're going to put me on a special shower regimen where I have to shower like I do at home, and then afterward I have to use CHG soap or wipes to on my body, and I'm supposed to leave the soap on after I'm done. So I need to take a regular shower, dry myself very well, then put the CHG on, and that should help keep infections at bay. And I think that's all the news I have. So I'm going to leave the live streaming on. You're going to see me just do stuff. And I guess if you do have questions about cancer or just want to say hi or whatever, uh, you can get into the chat. You can get into the chat on YouTube if you want. You can get into the chat on Twitch, and I should see anything that you post there. I don't know if it's gonna beep though. I have no. I don't remember how it is. I've got a few messages in chat, but I don't remember if it does a ping or anything when people put stuff in chat. So what I'm gonna do is, yeah, let me will be here in a moment. No, that's not what I want. Let me stop that shit, and then I said shit. Um, I'm gonna change the text to this is slow TV. If you have any questions, ask in chat, and hopefully the app will beep and I can answer it. So, so getting to slow TV mode. Yeah, there we are. So yeah, I'm I'm just gonna do my thing. You're probably gonna hear me talk to my wife. She's here, and oh yes, she's here and she's wearing protective gear because I guess my eyesight could possibly give her chemo. I don't know why. It's important when you have chemo, it's important for when during the chemo and after the chemo to have procedures in place when you use a toilet or whatever to not give chemo to your loved ones. And it's important, I've mentioned before, when you have sex, to use a condom or any kind of other protection, depending on who your partner is. Um, use protection to not give them chemo during sex. And I've mentioned that. Um, but now I'm not sure why my wife has to wear protective gear because she's not touching the chemo bag or anything.
Maybe you're off gassing.
Maybe she says maybe I'm off gassing. Maybe you heard that. She's complaining I'm off gassing. Anyway, um, I'm still not sure what the protection because off gassing is a gas and you just breathe it. So, I don't know. Anyway, they put her in a yellow kind of gear, and she has gloves on, and she's protected now, and she's gonna have to keep that until I guess 48 hours after my last chemo, maybe. I don't. I'm not sure how it works. But the nurses will tell us, and they're gonna get on my case to get a shower also. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that open, and if you have questions, you can ask your questions. Otherwise, I'm gonna just do my thing and maybe talk to people who come in. Hi,
Hi.
I'm live streaming right now, but you can come in, and I mean, if you want me, I can mute the stuff or
I just have to do vitals real quick.
yeah.
Is
You
that
want
okay?
yeah? Do you want it muted or not, or you don't care?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, just
It'll be really quick.
yeah. Let's define the vitals. The folks online are gonna see how you do vitals. They're gonna learn.
We
Well,
were
then I-
wondering why I have to wear protective gear.
Oh yeah.
Is it to protect him from me or me from him?
Well, so basically the chemo is excreted through his sweat. And so every 6 hours he has to shower and then his sheets will be changed. He has to put on fresh clothes. And that's to protect us and everyone and also his skin. So it helps both ways because it just sitting on there can cause irritation.
Okay.
And so, but that also protects you. Right.
Yeah, but I don't plan to like spit on my wife or anything.
Well, I guess just in case you cough or sneeze or
Mm-hmm.
scratch vigorously.
You're done. Perfect.
So we just put me on the how do you call this again? An oximeter?
Pulse. Yeah,
Pulse
pulse
oximeter.
oximetry.
Yeah, and I have the band here, and she does my temperature. And you do that every 4 hours, right?
Mhm.
Yep. And my blood pressure right now is all right.
Good.
It's a little bit elevated, but not too much. Like 123 over 72. Yeah.
Yep.
I like the first number to be a little bit under 120, but
Mm-hmm.
I think I was moving when it did the pressure, so it might have been a little higher than it should have been.
You like it a little high while you're in here because when you start not eating as much from like loss of appetite, nausea, and all that stuff, it can go down.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and I used to take metoprolol, but my cardiologist took me off of it because at some point I was bradycardic.
oh yeah.
Yeah, my heart rate was too low,
Yep.
and They asked me, is it usually yes, it's usually that way, but the cardiologist said, yeah, you shouldn't have it if it gets stuff. So and if
Mhm.
it may put me on something else later. I want to have the stem cell transplant done before
Mhm.
it does anything more. But there are other medicines better than Metropol, I think,
Yeah.
for my case. I just need a little bit maybe of help sometimes.
Mhm.
And anyway, we'll see after everything is said and done, and after my PCSK9 inhibitor results come back because I haven't had the lipid panel after my after I started taking the PCSK9 inhibitor.
Mhm.
So after all that is done, then I'm gonna figure. Excuse me. I'm gonna figure out the plan. What
Mhm.
needs to be changed, and maybe I'm gonna even be. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be on statin forever, but the ezetimibe, I don't know that it make much of a difference.
Mhm.
I might not need it when I take a PCSK9 inhibitor. So we're gonna see.
Yeah. I think they're gonna do a lipid profile tomorrow morning with the
Oh,
morning labs to just kind of see
I'll be
if we need to
curious.
give the shot while
Yeah.
you're in
Okay.
here.
Okay. I'll be curious to see how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's low, it's probably the PCSK9 inhibitor acting on me. I don't.
Mhm.
I mean, we'll see.
Yep.
I've taken, I think, 3 doses so far. I don't know how long it takes for it to act.
Mhm. Yeah. I'm not sure, but we'll see.
All right.
We'll see how it is in the morning.
Yeah.
All right. Need anything else?
Right now, no.
Okay. Just call if you need anything. Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Yeah, I did not get the ping. I did a test in Twitch. I sent a message that says this is a test, and didn't get the ping. So if you do use the chat, be aware of that. I may not know that you're using the chat, and it may take a little bit before I answer any question that people have.
Do the muffins any good?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I haven't tried them yet, so I didn't know if
Oh.
they were gonna be good or not. The new recipe. I use blueberries for my garden.
Hmm?
They're garden blueberries from my garden.
Mm-hmm. helipad over there?
What?
The helipad is over there?
Over there,
Where? Oh,
kind of straight up.
we can see a helicopter land on the helipad. There's the state troopers. Maybe there's been an accident or something. And they have to. They had to evacuate the people. So we can see the helicopter landing on the helipad, and we can also see the bit of the pad from here. When I was at Johns Hopkins, I also was at some point close to the helipad, but I didn't see the helicopter lands. I think the helipad was over my head, basically. But I could hear the helicopters very well there. And there's some that flew in the night, and they woke me up.
boost bar.
Okay.
So you'll get the 10 milligrams now and then
Yes.
10 milligrams tonight.
Yes.
All right. Anything else?
No.
Perfect.
Can I have a little more water?
Yes. We can't take them out of the rooms, but I'll bring you a fresh
Okay.
one.
Thank you.
No problem.
All right, I'm going to turn off the ticker and talk about something that is perplexing to me. Um, if you've been following the news, you know that the U.S. bishops have convened a meeting or something where they intend to discuss some sort of new rule that politicians who are pro-choice should not receive communion, and it's specifically directed at our President Biden. I consider that position that politicians who are pro-choice should not receive communion. I find that incredibly hypocritical from the church. I don't have a problem with Catholics. I was raised a Catholic. I'm not a Catholic anymore. Uh, I've talked about that when I had the broadcast covering religion. Um, and I typically don't have a beef with Catholics. Um, I'm more of a live and let live kind of guy. But when the Catholics starts meddling into politics, then it touches me, and I do have opinions. And I do have a very, very big opinion about what the bishops are currently doing. I think it's very hypocritical. You have Catholic priests that go into prison and they preach to prisoners. Are the prisoners not getting communion because they're prisoners? I don't know. Maybe they are. And if they are refusing to give communion to the prisoners because they're prisoners, then maybe those people are less hypocritical than I think. But in general, when you receive communion, you don't fill out the form or tell the priest what it is you've done. You can have done any sins. You can have killed people. Um, you can have raped people. You can do anything. You can still do anything and still go to the church and get communion. Why should politicians be in a special list of you don't get communion because you're a politician? I think that's bullshit. Um, they've taken that out of context. They didn't take that out of the Bible. It wasn't Jesus teaching to seek revenge on people because they don't think your way. Who will cast the first stone and stuff like that. I find that highly hypocritical, and I don't think it's going to help the church. I think, if anything, it's going to open the eyes of more people and decide to leave the Catholic Church. So yes, again, I want to say that typically I don't have any beef with them, but sometimes they do stuff like this, and I think you should be called out on it. And yeah, this was my spur of the moment thought on the topic. So I'm going to put the ticker back on and go back to doing my stuff. You okay?
Good question. Didn't sleep very much last night.
How long do you want to stay?
I don't know. It's been the rest of my eyes.
Mm-hmm. I had no problem watching the qualifying this morning.
Okay.
I was a bit worried at first. I thought you might have heard before it was done. I think I started watching it and it was done on TV completely. They had a few, one red flag, I think, two red flags. And I think the order tomorrow is Verstappen in pole position, um, Hamilton in second position, and Bottas in third position for the start. I took the sticker off my lunch. Yes, and I'm 49 years old now. Yay! And abducts me. uh, yep.
I thought you were free.
What?
I thought you were free spring.
No, I said I'd leave it on. And I left it on. I didn't restart a new stream earlier when I was talking about the Catholic Church.
Oh, I know. But you were quiet for so long and you seemed to be working on something. So
I was doing my stuff. It's slow TV. I have a crawl at the bottom of the screen that says, "This is slow TV. If you have any question, ask in chat." And hopefully the app will beep and I can answer. I don't know how many viewers I have exactly. I think people are a little shy. And of course, when I do this like this, I don't tell folks ahead of time. You can go to the hospital, I guess. Well,
Maybe I was thinking of going at least to the back. That's true, I could walk around the hospital.
I can't go on other floors, but you can.
Right, well, I just walk around the lobby. To where the patient is.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I need more water.
Abby?
I need more water.
Okay.
I
Just checking on, you need anything?
I need water.
Water? The cup of water?
Yeah.
You want ice in it?
Yes, please.
Here you go, babe.
All right.
There you go.
And this one can
Can we throw it in a
yeah,
tray?
yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I guess this is done.
Yeah, yeah, she was just asking about it. There you go. It's probably people.
Yeah, my bag is beeping. I think that's because it's done. I'm not sure though. Says it's empty. I think my chemo's done for now. I'm still feeling fine.
All right, dear. Looks like we are done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna flush through here, and then I will unhook you from that. It looks like your magnesium's done too, so we can get you totally free. Hiccups, huh?
Yes. Am I going to get medicines that have to be given through an IV? I was reading that when chemo The medicine sometimes doesn't need to be given through
Yeah.
through an IV, actual IV.
Yeah, so we could use this to push it through.
Oh, you could use
Yeah,
this?
yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Yeah.
No, I thought that what it meant, like, we're not going to use your Hickman
Oh,
line,
no,
and
yeah,
we're
yeah.
going to put you on
Oh
an
no,
IV.
no, yeah.
I know the Lovenox is given in the arm. but,
Right.
um,
Yeah, so some like anti-nausea medicines, we have the ability to either do pill form or IV form. So like if
Okay.
you're like actively vomiting, we're
Yeah,
not going to get
I
any
realize,
effect from
yes.
it if
Oh,
you're
no.
taking it that way. So what
Yeah.
we could do is we can put it through here
Yeah,
and just
okay.
push it injection wise.
Yeah.
Yep. So.
No, I got the impression that a central line would not be used for that.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, later I'm gonna lose my center line eventually.
Yes,
so I'm gonna
correct.
then
Because you have your
go to-
Metaport too. So
Yeah, have a port.
Yeah.
There, so.
Yeah. Yeah, as you get closer to getting ready for discharge, depending on what your platelets look like, as we're getting closer to the day that you would get discharged, IR who comes and puts it in will come up to the bedside. They
Yeah.
can take it all out for you.
Yeah, I know it's done bedside.
Yeah, and it's a lot less traumatic than
I know.
yeah the going in part. So
Yeah.
Right.
Hi.
Keep us in. Thank you. Can I bring you in anything?
Pardon?
Can I bring you in anything?
No, I'm good. I just got new water from I guess a tech or something.
Okay.
I'm doing fine.
All right.
Right now, it's like nothing's happening. That's not true. Last night I had a hard time falling asleep because of the chemo. I think because of the steroids.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah,
So far, so good. No vomiting, no diarrhea.
yeah.
It's gonna come later.
Yep, that lag time. But I did have them put in a PRN order for the Ativan for you
Mhm.
if you need it tonight,
Yeah.
just so it's always there.
Am I getting steroids today?
Yes.
Okay.
You'll get them around 3:30.
Okay, so I'm probably gonna need
The Ativan tonight.
the Ativan.
That's fine.
I'm thinking I'm probably gonna need it. I'm gonna see how I feel. Like
Yeah.
last night I was just very twitchy at getting to
Mhm.
sleep. Took me a while to fall asleep. So
Yeah. I think Mary was about to give it to you, and then you had already fallen asleep.
yeah, I did
so.
fall asleep. I didn't have a very good night of sleep.
Mhm. But maybe tonight, she can give it with your evening meds, so that way helps you get to sleep.
Yeah, I don't know how long it takes to act. Usually at home I go at bed at 9 at home
Okay.
these days. Usually
Mm-hmm.
before then I was go to bed at 10, but these days I go to bed at 9 at home.
Yeah. Well, you'll have the shower between 11 and 12.
Okay.
So maybe like when she comes in to do that with you, we can take that in because it takes about an hour to kick in.
Mhm.
The oral just takes longer.
Yes.
If it were IV, it would be faster, but it doesn't last as long. So it's
Okay.
better to take the oral if you can.
Okay.
So yeah, so I'll let Mary know, like maybe
Alright.
when you come into the shower, she can give you the Ativan so it's
Okay.
time to kick in. And by the time you're done your shower, you're starting
Mm-hmm.
to feel like that tired feeling. So
Okay. And
Okay.
today you guys want me to take a regular shower like I do at home or
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's also on the sheet. So
yeah, I should look at that.
yes. So the first bath or shower will be 3 to 4 hours after the Thyatapa. So it just finished. So we'll do it between 5 and 6. And then you'll just clean like regularly, like thoroughly with soap and water. You want to pat your skin just because
Yes.
rubbing it can cause irritation.
Yeah, I'll have to remember that.
Yes. And no deodorant, no moisturizer, no
Yes,
nothing.
yes.
Because those all can be irritating as well. So. And then we'll do fully clean clothes. Don't want to rewear anything.
Yeah, I'll change everything after I take the shower.
Perfect. And then you'll get a dressing change again tonight, probably around 10.
Okay. All right.
Any other questions?
No?
All right. But yeah, with Itepa, there's so much to remember, so that's why that sheet is great to have. just call if you need anything else, okay?
Okay.
All right. I'll see you in a little bit.
Oh, can you bring these guys over the blue tub of their muffins?
muffins?
Yeah, the muffins.
Where
can
do you want me to bring them?
Just bring it on the table. Yeah, so I can have
Got
them.
it.
And the things on top also the
The napkins.
towels. Yeah, the napkins.
Perfect.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, it's about time for a snack.
I agree.
My wife made those this morning.
Wow. What kind of muffins are they?
Blueberry muffins,
Yum.
and the blueberries are from our garden.
Oh, you have a garden?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes, my wife maintains a fairly big garden. I don't. I sometimes I help her put stuff like posts and stuff like that, but I don't do anything with the garden. It's all her
Yeah.
work.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah, we got a lot of berries this year. A lot of strawberries and blueberries.
They're good for you.
Yep.
All right. I'll see you later.
All right. Thank you.
anything new in here?
The mail arrived.
Never right?
The mail.
Oh.
You got home. Just got a notification. And my chemo ended.
Oh, good. I figure I'll stay till about 5. Maybe I can get home at a reasonable time to eat
Okay.
something. Unless it's stormy at that time.
Hmm?
Unless it's stormy at that time. It is overlaid a little bit.
I don't know. The satellite doesn't look good.
What?
So the satellite doesn't look good.
Oh,
It's already raining at home.
well, it was supposed to rain off and on today.
Well, there's a big blob that is coming and seems to be wanting to stay there for a while.
Oh,
Although it might be gone by the time you go there. It's hard to tell.
the hospital was really quiet today.
Huh?
I guess if the doctors aren't working, taking appointments and things, then
Mm-hmm.
they checked out the cafeteria.
Oh,
It looks like it would be a decent place to get something to eat. They didn't have lunch today, of course, because it's kind of closed down.
mm.
You know, drinks and snacks, packaged salads and things that have been there a day or two. But they have like a grill and fresh salad bar and things like that that look like they would be.
So you're planning to leave at 5?
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess.
okay.
What?
Is that a good time? Or?
That's fine. I just didn't want you to leave while I'm taking my shower. And it's between I didn't want me to take it between 5 and 6.
Okay, well, I can leave right before you shower. I could leave earlier if you want me to.
No, it's fine. I just didn't want to be in the shower, and then you decided you want to leave in the
Yeah.
shower.
No, I wouldn't do that.
It's really up to you when you want to leave. Right now, I'm not in any pain or need anything special, really.
Yeah.
I can still move around if I need to get my stuff. I don't know what it's going to be 2 days from now or even later.
Yeah.
Oh, I should look at my test results. I know I got a bunch of notifications about test results. Okay.
It looks like by 5 it's starting to move across toward Baltimore.
It's already raining at home now.
Yeah. Well, you have dirty clothes for me to bring home if I go before you shower.
No, you won't. You have to get them tomorrow.
Or easily do that. Won't be somebody.
By that time, I will have had at least 2 showers, probably 3.
Should I bring any clothes, clean clothes with me, or do you have enough?
Think I have enough here.
Okay. You can always let me know before I come if you feel.
I don't think you need to bring more clothes.
Okay.
I have enough here, and if I need to get into a gown, I get into a gown, and that's it. This stream has been going on for 2 hours, 2 hours and a half. I think I'm going to end it now, and may come back later.